Well, hello. To tell you a bit more about myself, I'm a business and data analyst, really enthusiastic about healthcare in general, mostly given from my education with having two parents, physicians, and also my academical formation since I got a master degree in healthcare management and health laws. In the army, as a financial and HR analyst, without fancy tools, I was already driven by this passion to help my peers and decision makers using Excel and no code extraction tools in order to help them with all the data I could get from. Then, further on with Care Foundry, my formation to more advanced tools such as Tableau, SQL, and Python and its many libraries helped me just to discover all the potential to use all my data skills on even bigger sets, bigger data sets. What drove me to IQVIA is my will to collaborate with companies with a very high added value to society, such as your clients in healthcare and life sciences, which share all the values I'm really looking for and to work for. To tell you a bit more about my strengths, that will help me in this position, I would emphasize that I'm very adaptable. I was very adaptable in my latest professional experience, just joining the army, since I got there as a manager of 20 people, and I didn't even know the job, but in the end, it worked very well. In so I do know that I'm a fast learner, mostly due to my curiosity, which often leads me to succeed in challenging environment and even learning data analysis and all the fancy tools afterwards had was a very nice challenge for me. I really thrive on challenges and just to fill up my curiosity. So I know that all this will help me to succeed in this position, mostly to adapt myself to your established standard. So it's not easy to say, and all the guidelines frameworks set in place in IQVIA. And lastly, also, it will help me to understand quickly the needs and true underlying business requirements of each of your clients. Meaning that as a consultant, I will be able to adapt to all the challenges you might throw at me. Also, I hope. Well, if I were to tell you a bit, uh, well, just to tell you about one of my weaknesses, I would say that sometimes I can feel stuck, mostly when I don't understand all the whys, all the reasons why I'm asked a specific task. Well, just to illustrate, in my latest role, I was asked to make a big extraction of the income tax for the whole army. And since they didn't give me any context, I preferred to ask about it, about all of the reasons of the demand. So it took some time to investigate. But in the end, it really resulted in a best tailored extraction, better used, and also it was a great opportunity for me to educate a bit the stakeholders also about the dues as well, since we had to implement some of the dues in the extraction. As of my salary expectations, I did see, on Michael Page's compensation grid that data analyst in Belgium with my experience benefits has an average salary between 3,500 euros and 4,200 euros, and with a society car. So this would be my salary expectation for this role. I do believe my high interest in performing qualitative and quantitative data analysis and interpretation, data driven interpretation, in order to best answer and challenge business requirements. Also, my knowledge of ClickSense, which was a good to have quality in your announce, and also all my human qualities and team spirit that I got mostly from my previous experience in the army really make me confident in asking for this salary. And yes, I do have three questions for you. The first being, if I'm the successful candidate for the role, I would really like to know more about the team I would be part of and its governance, meaning what are the talents will I be working with and to whom will I be reporting to on a daily basis. The second one is, from what I understand, life sciences are not doing very well on this beginning of year. So, according to you, what do you see as being the biggest challenge for IQVIA in the coming year? And how do you see my role of BI consultant being part of the solution? And finally, as a consultant, could you tell me about the average duration of a mission with your clients and also how many missions can be undertaken at the same time by one consultant? Well, thank you very much for your time. I will be glad to hear from you. Thanks.